Hey there guys, welcome back to some Monster Hunter. I'm just sitting here kicking back with the fisherman and doing essentially nothing. Because sometimes it's just good to not do anything at all. Anyway, enough lollygagging. What do you want to talk about? Yes, Logicrus is causing you trouble because you can't get fish. Oh yeah, this is the hunting fleet explanation. Essentially, you can send out some fishermen to go and fish for you or look for treasure or something. And it's really not all that important. I do think that sometimes they can get you like monster parts, so that's pretty useful, but usually it's not all that great. So they say, like, oh, let's go to Moga Coast, because we'll get a good haul or something. So yeah, Moga Coast or Dark Waters, fish or treasure. I prefer treasure. I'll give them this power paddle, which helps them get back sooner. And off they go. See, the guy up there is like, oh, I'm gonna go and get on my boat and search for treasure for you. Oh, that's his boat. That's quite a nice boat, actually. Bye. Bye-bye. Find me lots of treasure. Good luck. Hope the Logicrus doesn't kill you, because that'd be a real shame. Anyway, let's go and do more quests. Okay, what else do we have? Slay 5 Jaggia, deliver 2 Kelbi horns, deliver 3 golden fish, 8 red coral stones. Let's go and do the Kelbi horns, because that's just ridiculously quick and easy. I mean, honestly though, 2 Kelbi horns, just like bash 2 Kelbis over the head with my big ass hammer, and then we're essentially done. See, my hammer can smash. And if you charge it up, then you can do a big smash, like that. And it's pretty good for knocking out monsters, like stunning them. But the hammer is not my weapon of choice because it is quite cumbersome in my opinion. And I don't know why, but I always feel that it should have much more range. Like when you're doing the stomping in front of you with it, it always feels like you're just not hitting anything. Like the hammer's not long enough. And you can do like a sideways smash and all that stuff. I'll take the map. I will take some of that crap, just in case you ever decide to pick up a bow again. Why not? Might as well take everything. Even though I'm probably not going to need any of that stuff, because if you need to sharpen your weapon or heal yourself after fighting some Kelbis, then you really should not be playing this game. Anyway, let's go and find some. That's the wrong kind of herbivore, but I'll smash them nonetheless. Just pound them a little, and they're dead. So it's got a nice 3-hit combo. And you can charge it up, and if you like let the charge go while you're running, you'll do the spinning move, which looks really good, and I imagine it can do a lot of damage, but from what I've heard on GameFAQs and other places, you should never ever use that move. Anyway, there's usually some Kelbi over here. I wonder where they are. But it's a good opportunity to get some mining done. Oh, that was a really bad pile. You know what, let's throw some stones at these Altaroths. And my aim sucks. Oh well. Do I want to kill them anyway? Yep. Let's do the big smash. See if I can get all 3 of them in one go. Ooh-yah! Beautiful shockwave area of effect kind of thing. What do we have here? Some herbs. Might as well. Do herb. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm still full of herbs. Okay, well, that was kind of cut short. Onward to the Kelbis. Okay, there have to be some over here. Yep, 3 of them. Should be more than enough. Now we just need to catch them with the slow-ass hammer. Come on, hold still, buddy. And kabam! Yep, fall over. And cut him up while he's still alive. And then he just gets up and walks away. Or fades away like a ghost. What are these things? I'm scared now. Apparently these Kelbi are not some harmless deer, they're eldritch abominations who can phase out of reality at will. Yikes. Anyway, I have 2 horns. So, let's get back to camp. No reason to stay here. Maybe I can get another quest done in this video and actually get to some monsters. Because, yes, I know that the beginning is not all that interesting, but we'll get to some actual monster fights fairly soon. The first one is in episode 8, I think. So after this episode, there's only one more episode of crap you can skip, and after that, the fun begins. Well, it might be fun, actually, because I am just utterly owning all these monsters. I don't know, I'm not sure if they, like, nerfed a whole bunch of them since Monster Hunter Tri, but yesterday I was recording more episodes for this, like episode 20 until 25, I think I did yesterday. And I fought some big monsters that used to give me a lot of trouble in Tri, and I never really fought them all that much in there because they gave me trouble. And I just kicked their asses. So I don't know if they made them like weaker or something. Because if you played Tri, then I'm pretty sure that you're going to agree with me here that the Baroth was incredibly hard. The first time, or the first few times around at least. It's like, okay, you got the Great Jaggi, the Kurapeko, and the Royal Ludroth first, and they're all manageable, they're not all too difficult, but then you get the Baroth, who is just such a major leap in difficulty that it probably discouraged a lot of new players. And the Gobel after that wasn't much better. Well, on land it was easy as hell, but underwater, oh boy, don't get me started about that. Anyway, Kelbi ore, get some Kelbi parts, some meat, some berries, and all that stuff. Also, I'm still sort of sick. So, I'll save my progress, it's fine. Let's see, 7.5 minutes in. Can we do another quest? Do we have another quick and easy one? Probably. Nope. Oh, he does want to talk to me. Yeah, something about the Logiacrus or whatever. No large monsters have been sighted yet. And curiously enough, because you go out and kill them in other places, they start showing up here next to the village. So essentially, your presence here is making things worse. Yeah, I'll go and slay 5 Jaggia. At least that way there'll be some actual fighting in this episode. And while Jaggia are not as exciting as any big monster you'll come across, they're still alright for now, I guess. It's the most ferocious thing we fought so far. If the Logiacrus that we ran away from like a little bitch doesn't count. But whatever, eat my rations. My stamina all filled up, because the longer your stamina bar is, the better when you're using a hammer. Because if you're holding in the charge, it drains away your stamina, so that bar should be as long as possible. Or you could just, I think there's some stuff that makes it so that your stamina doesn't decrease. I think there was like some sort of potion for that, but I never really bothered to use those, probably because I never used a hammer. Anyway, carve up some Jaggies, might need their materials to make armor and weapons and stuff. Gee, when did I get my first, like, actual armor set? I think episode 9, 10, somewhere around there. Anyway, where are the Jaggia? These are all just regular Jaggi. But it's kind of an interesting... Oh, no, wait, there is a Jaggia here, the kind of bigger one, I suppose. Anyway, as I said before... Oh yeah, this is the spinning attack I was talking about earlier. Anyway, as I said before I was cut off, twice, the Jaggies have a kind of interesting sexual dimorphism thing going on. You see, the Jaggies are all male. The Jaggias are all female. And the Jaggies are all male, and they are like not fully grown. So essentially, we're beating up hormone-ridden teenagers. Still the dinosaurs, so they deserve to be beaten up. And the Jaggia are all female, but they are all, the ones we see at least, are all at full size. That's as big as they're gonna get. However, as we'll see later on, there is also such a creature as the Great Jaggi, which is pretty big, and it's a fully grown male. So it's essentially a really big Jaggi. Also, the colors are kind of different. Whereas the Jaggis are mostly red with a little bit of purple, the Great Jaggis are mostly purple, or a light, I don't really know what the correct term for that color is, like teal? I would think teal is something with blue in it. I'm not very well versed in the world of colors, because I did not go to art school, and most of the colors are named something completely different in my native language, and hell, I don't even know all the words for all the colors in my own language, I think. I never really had that many crayons growing up. I had all the basic colors, you know, red, blue, green, yellow, purple, brown. I didn't have, like, that pukish green or blue-green or somewhere in between yellow and orange. And I ran out of pickaxes. Great. Those are really hard to get, too. They break too fast. This armor is supposed to have a skill that doesn't break them that fast. Strange. Anyway, I need more Jaggia, not the stupid Jaggi. Still, I'll take any carve I can get, because if I can't turn it into a weapon or into some armor, I can always sell it for cold hard cash. And if you know me, then you know that I love me some cold hard cash. Especially in this game, because, oh, there we go, we're done. You can't get anything done in this game without cash. Stuff is freaking expensive. Anyway, Jaggi scale and a Jaggi hide. That's nice. What do you want? You want to get your skulls caved in as well? On my giant hammer? I shall name it Mjolnir. And I shall never use it again because I don't really like using hammers. Which is kind of a shame, because hammers are pretty much the only reliable way to get certain parts of monsters. Like, the really big monsters have all sorts of parts you could break, like you can cut off their tails or break their armor in all sorts of places, or snap off their claws or something. If you do that, you get, if you cut off the tail, you get to carve it for an extra piece of monster. And with all the other stuff, you can get extra rewards, or certain rewards become more common if you break certain parts and all that stuff. And the hammer is pretty much the only way you're ever going to get certain monster parts. Then again, I suppose in this game you can also use the hunting horn, because it's kind of also a KOing weapon. But you know my feelings on the hunting horn already from that one episode in which I used one. Episode 2, I think? Yeah, it was 2 probably. So yeah, that one's kind of out of the question. And the hammer is not much better. So I guess I will have to do without those parts. Anyway, what else? Oh, she wants to say something. Jeez Louise. Yes, we're making very good progress. And I had us from the guild, a brand new monster slaying request. It's a Ludroth. And what's a Ludroth? Carnivorous monsters that live near water, prone to violence. Oh boy, that's my favorite kind. He'll be fine, probably. Especially against enemies you don't know with sharp teeth. Well... oh, it's an urgent quest. Okay, I guess we must do this then. So we're going to kill some Ludroths in the next episode. Which are kind of basically giant water lizards. Well, not that giant. If you compare them to all the other things you're going to run into in this game, they are really not all that big. But, yeah, the game doesn't really give you an estimate, but I would probably place them at around maybe 5 meters. Something along those lines. No, they're pretty long. They're pretty close to the ground, but from head to tail, they are pretty long. But then again, pretty much everything in this game, this world, is incredibly huge. I mean, the Great Jaggia, the most basic monster that you're ever gonna fight, the most basic big monster, is like a good 9 or 10 meters long. If we compare that to Earth dinosaurs, like species we know, a 10-meter long carnivore is considered one of the largest there has ever been. Because I'm pretty sure the biggest carnivorous dinosaur is like 15 meters or something. So 10 meters is a pretty big deal. And that, the Great Jaggia is pretty much one of the smallest monsters in the entire game. I think the only things that are smaller than that are like the bears and stuff. All the mammals, because they don't have like the tail to add to all that length. But still, the Arzuros, which is one of the earlier monsters as well, is like a 5-meter bear. That's huge for a bear. So yeah, everything in this game is bigger, and as we all know, bigger is better. But hell, you can even get some monsters up to like 40 meters or something. If you consider that the biggest animal on Earth, the blue whale, is like somewhere in between 25 and 30, I think. That's pretty damn big. Anyway, Junior, what do you want? Head farmer wants to add a shroom box to the farm so you can farm mushrooms. Okay, that's nice, but of course we have to go find stuff. Oh, okay, we only need to bring in resources. I can deal with that. You. Do you have anything for me? Oh yeah, I sent the guy out to get some stuff. We'll take this. Or I can just... Nah, we'll sell it all. Get some nice and easy cash. Dark Waters is going to be a good haul. Oh, that's the treasure thing. Why the hell did I send him to Moga Coast? Damn it, past me, why do you make such stupid decisions? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.